Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. Today I will be showing you the best way to make money on GTA Online for beginners. So there's a couple things you should know about when you're starting out GTA Online. First is that it's a grind to get a lot of money, and there's not any easy way to get fast money in the beginning unless you do money glitches. But if you don't want to do money glitches, then it's just a long grind until you can start making those big bucks on businesses like the vehicle warehouse and bunker. So I'm going to be showing you the best ways to get to $1 million where you can buy your CEO office, and also a couple tips on how to start off your GTA Online experience. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get up to $50,000. That should be your first goal, because once you have $50,000 in your bank account, you can register as a VIP and then use those missions to help you get more money. And those missions are the best in terms of price, or how much money you get, so income, and how much time it takes. So those are the most efficient ways to get money. So you need to get $50,000 in order to be able to do those missions. So I would suggest to start off doing the Simon missions, and these missions take probably between 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes it can take shorter if you have competent players with you, but usually around 15 to 20 minutes, and it should give you around $30,000 each time you do a mission, one of these missions. So it's a really easy way and quick way to get to $50,000. And once you have $50,000, you can use your go to your interaction menu on GTA, and you can go into Sev, and you click on that, and it should be at the bottom of your interaction menu, and you click on this, and then you say register as a VIP again. Now, I've already registered as a CEO, so that's why I'm not showing it, but this is how you do it. So let me show you real quick. So you quit, you see I'm no longer a CEO. You see Secure Save at the bottom, you go down and click it, and it says register. You just click A, or whatever you have on, whatever you're playing on, and boom, now I'm a CEO. So with being a CEO comes the CEO and VIP missions. So you click on the Secure Save, and down here it says VIP work. If you click on VIP work, you can see there's all these missions that you can do to help you make money. Now, the two best missions, and I've researched a ton on this stuff, the two best missions you can do are Sightseer and Headhunter. Now, these two missions each give you around $22,000 depending on how fast you do it. The faster you do it, the less money you get. However, you get to do the missions more often because you're spending less time on each of them. And so usually you'll make around $22,000, so as I said, and in the beginning, probably it'll take you 7 minutes each mission, and as you get better, it can take you, up to maybe 4 or 5 minutes. So it's a very quick way to get money, and this is the best way to get money after you've become a VIP, and it's a grind. So if you're prepared to grind out, 5 hours a day, or however long it takes for you to get to that million with this strategy, then go ahead. And this is the best way to make money as a beginner. Now, some vehicles and some tips for you as you're a beginner. If you are a solo player, which is like me, and you don't have many friends on GTA because frankly no one plays it, then you don't want to buy an apartment. If you buy a high-end apartment from Dynasty, whatever, the house Dynasty 8, if you come here, you see view property listings, there's a bunch of apartments you can buy. And don't buy these apartments though, because if you get this apartment, it allows you to do heists, but in order to do heists, you have to have, friends, and you don't want to rely on randoms to do the heists because they're unreliable. So if you are a solo player, then this is the VIP missions are the way to get money. But if you have a bunch of friends on GTA, then you can buy that high-end apartment and do heists with your, reliable friends who you'll know, or who you know are good at GTA. And so, the vehicles now. What vehicles should you get? What guns should you get as a beginner? You don't want to waste your money on things like supercars, which is actually what I wasted my money on. So I speak from experience. But what you want to get is two things. So for Headhunter, these 2 VIP missions, you're going to need to go around the map collecting packages, and that's Sightseer. And Headhunter, you're going to need to go around the map and assassinate targets. Or assassinate targets, yeah. Excuse me. So, what you're going to need to do is, there's a couple vehicles you can buy, a couple options. You can, and what I recommend is you get an armored car to begin with, because they're not too expensive. But, so you can get an armored car from the war stock, and it's called the Duke of Death. And if you scroll through, you can see it, and it is, just let me find it really quickly. Yeah, it's right here. So it's the Duke of Death, and it's an armored car, and it's $665,000. Now this is a pretty good car. It's relatively well armored, and it will do the job for Headhunter. And the reason why you want an armored car is because there are the bodyguards of your targets, and they're trying to shoot at you. So if you have an armored car, then these the bodyguards can't kill you. So this is one type of car you can get, $665,000. But the armored car I recommend, if you're gonna go with an armored car, is you're gonna want to get the armored Kuruma. Now the armored Kuruma is $525,000, so it's a lot cheaper than the Duke of Death, and it is a lot more agile and better armored. So if you want, the best armored car, this is the car to go for. However, the Duke of Death, I'd say, is visually cooler. So if you want to go with that one, go with that one. It's extra money, but if it looks cool and you want it, you can get it. Now, these two cars are good. These 2 armored cars are really good for Headhunter, but the problem with these cars is that they're not very fast. So for Sightseer, it takes you all over the map trying to get these packages. So what you're going to want to do is, and I found this is the most efficient way to get the money, is you're going to want to, after you finish Headhunter, head over to the helicopter pad right here, and you're going to want to steal a helicopter. Because if you have a helicopter, it allows you to do the Sightseer missions a lot faster by just flying over the map. And so I recommend you keep switching between your armored car, whichever one you buy, and then going to the helipad here and getting a helicopter. Now, if you don't want to go to that helipad, you can always call Merryweather, and if you call them, you can get a helicopter pickup for $1,000. And what you can do is you can shoot the pilot and just take it, and he will fly right up to you. So it's right here, $1,000. You can pick it, and he spawns right away. He comes down, lands, and you can shoot him and take the helicopter for yourself. So we've covered the land vehicles. Now I want to go over some air vehicles that you could get to make your life a lot easier. I personally recommend to get the Buzzard attack helicopter. Now it is $1,700,000. I think it's, let me check, but it's somewhere around $1,750,000, and I got it on sale a couple days ago for $1 million. So you can wait for it to go on sale maybe, but it is very expensive. However, I think it is a very good helicopter. Now, the one downside to this is that you are unarmored, but it comes with missiles and machine guns. So right here, I was right, it is $1,750,000, and it is very expensive, but it will make your life a lot easier in general, not just, for these 2 VIP missions, but for PvPs, if you're into that stuff, just for flying across the map in free roam, getting places fast. It's an insanely fast helicopter, probably the fastest or one of them. And it's a very useful asset to have. Now, you could be wondering, why would I, spend $1,750,000 on this when I could just buy the CEO office for $1 million and then become a CEO? Well, this helicopter can be spawned right next to you. So that's one of the huge benefits of this helicopter is you can spawn it right next to you using Pegasus, and it spawns close to you, or you can go into, Secure Sev, go down into CEO vehicles, and boom, you can spawn the buzzard for free. It spawns literally right next to you, and you can get in and do whatever you want to do with it. And so this vehicle helps a ton, or this aircraft, I should say, helps a ton with the missions, as I've said. And it's a great asset if you want to buy. However, it is crazy expensive. So the goal you want to get as a beginner player is you want to get a CEO office. Now, I recommend Maze Bank West, which is the one I bought, and it's $1 million, around $1 million. And once you buy that, it gives you access to businesses you can buy. There's a vehicle warehouse that you can buy, and that is basically the best way to make money after CEO. It's one of the best businesses you can buy. And so it's $1 million. As I said, the building is $1 million. And once you grind, those 2 VIP missions, or if you're not a solo player, you can do heists. And it's a great way to make money. And so once you've had the CEO, you come into your office, you have a computer, and you can get the vehicle warehouses. The cheapest one is $1,500,000, and it's they're all the same size, so you don't have to worry about that. And so this is your goal. This is where you want to get to. You want to get a CEO office, and then you want to get a vehicle warehouse. And be sure to take advantage of the free money opportunities. So let's just see. Oh, well, I have to join a public session in order to use my computer, but that's how you would access the vehicle warehouses in order to buy them. And so you were. Let's just go downstairs. Exit to roof. But the vehicle warehouse is the best way to make the money because you can source and export vehicles for money. And it's a very hands-on experience. It's really good. And let's just make our way to the roof. So, one more thing is that you don't want to spend your money on supercars. Trust me, I made this mistake. I bought 3 supercars, and I deeply regret it. I barely use them for anything, and races honestly aren't worth it. So even if you have a fast car, the races aren't going to give you a lot of money. So don't stay away from supercars. Just buy the practical things that you need. It will make your life so much easier. You won't regret it. And another thing is, don't buy properties. Do not buy garages. I made a mistake of buying 2 garages, one here and one here, and I only have 4 cars, so both of these are sitting in disuse, basically. And so don't spend your money on that. Be sensible, save up, and right away buy the CEO office buy the CEO office for $1 million. So this was the guide. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you liked it. Maybe subscribe. And I hope this helped you out. Start on your way in GTA Online and create your own path. And hopefully you have a lot of fun. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.